What is going on there, everybody? Hey, it needs to shut up. Everybody had a good weekend. Just getting things loaded up here. So that should be... Alright, we're good to go there. We got a lot of stuff here to do here. Lots of stuff to do. We gotta figure this out, the Camaro. Possibly put some performance parts on the C3 Corvette. We got the Hammer Doll, I guess, as far as to work on. We also got the Drag Impala. Yeah, we got lots of things going on. I did come across, and we may or may not come across it, I guess, as far as if we go check out some of these barns at some point, or the junkyard. But we do have the possibility now of getting a C1 Corvette, as far as the first year Corvette. I guess as far as, so if we do come across one, I guess as far as, we'll definitely probably give it a look-see. But that's yet to come, so we don't want to get jump too far ahead. We need to get this Camaro redone, but also put performance parts in this guy. We did take it to the drag, I guess, as far as last time we were in here. I guess as far as to find, it's a little underpowered. It's just a little bit underpowered, so we don't have anything in the inventory. So I'm thinking what I want to do is probably put some just some performance parts on this bad boy. Yeah. And I'm thinking initially, for starters, just like the ignition things, maybe the filter, things like that. So we'll start with that and see what we get. So yeah, let's rip these off. We'll change out the distributor and all that good stuff, and get as far as just do all like the outside top end stuff. That should be good. Good place to start. Okay, so there's that. We do sparkulators. This needs a little bit more oomph in the thing. We'll probably end up putting the performance transmission in it too. I think that might work for us. So we need that coil. Let's pull off all these things here, just as far as that we want to change out. I don't know if I'm going to go yet, I guess, as far as like performance heads or anything like that. I might keep that still stock, at least for now. Let's see, where's the fuel filter at? There's a fuel filter on this, isn't there? For real? There's no fuel filter on this thing. Or did I already? Oh, here it is. It's on the front side. That's right. I knew that. Just seeing if you all paid attention. Just seeing if you're all paying attention. Alright, so that's where we're going to start, at least anyway, I guess as far as with this car. We did get the 2-carb in there, so it is a bigger engine, I guess, as far as from what we initially put into it, but it needs a little bit of help, more help. So we're going to get some sparkulators, plugs. Let's get that on the list. Let's get all that on the list. And so we're going to go over to... the... tuning shop. Let's go to the tuning shop. Get these items. So we got spark plugs. We need 8 of these. Alright, so there's that. Ignition wires. Set of those. Distributor rotor, yes. Okay, and it is taking it off the list. That's good. Distributor itself. Ignition coil B, yes please. Now this one doesn't have a ECU on it. We don't have anything like that on it. But we do have these items. Why did it do that? Hello? Buy that, thank you very much. Now that should have took that off the list, good deal. We're gonna leave that OHV oil pan in there because we're gonna need one, I guess, as far as if we do find one in the junkyard. Be able to do another OHV build. Always come in handy. Alright, so now we got these items. Let's get these put on the car. You're ready to rock and roll? Well, we're already getting busy, that's for sure. We're already getting busy. Okay, rotor. Kind of curious to see what kind of power we'll get out of this thing once we put all the performance parts onto it. I think we got it up to... what was it, 363 or something like that on this deal? Forgot exactly. Don't remember where we were at. I'm kind of hoping maybe we'll get closer to 400, I guess, as far as this here. Okay, sparkulators. We'll probably go air filter, yeah, the air filter for the carbs. We'll do performance on that as well. We'll do that. And get the auto side. I mean, this is kind of like the first step, I guess, as far as to adding performance, I guess, as far as to the car. We all used to do this. At least I used to, I guess, as far as back in high school. You know, you get the spark plugs, the wires, and all that kind of stuff. You know, as far as the internals, you didn't really mess with it too much, I guess, as far as because I don't know, just didn't feel like being a true grease monkey, I suppose. I don't know. We didn't know much, I guess, as far as back in high school. Alright, so we're gonna pull this off. Let's get one of those from the tune shop. I didn't put it on the list. Oh, we gotta do this first. That's why. So we need to do that. Then go to the tune shop. Make sure we get the right one, which is this one. Cool deal, and slap that puppy on. Yeah, so I'm kind of anxious, I guess, as far as to potentially find ourselves a first-year Corvette. Kind of cool. There, that looks pretty cool. Nice. Alright, we're going to get this over to the dyno and see what kind of power we get out of it now. Let's move that on over to the dyno. Alright, and get our dyno. I'm hoping we get close to 400 on this. See what happens. Might get a little noise in here. Wear your earplugs. Oh, 400. $353, okay. I don't remember what we had there previously. That's not too bad. I think I'll put the performance transmission in this bad boy too, like I was saying. We're still a Class D 210. Alright. Let's get this back over to Lift A. And I'm going to see about putting the performance transmission in it. So we got to take some things off to be able to do that. I should just go ahead and get the clutch and all that stuff put in there too. All the clutch parts. While we're at it. Feeling kind of feisty today, I guess, as far as just to get this thing, give it a little bit more oomph. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's pull. So I don't think we can get a performance bearing. I don't think so. Well, I'm gonna pull it off anyway. We got to get the other parts anyway. Yeah. So, what have we been fighting the ISP for all day? Just out of curiosity. I think we can get a performance flywheel too. Alright, we should be able to get a performance on all those items. Okay, so that, and flywheel. And of course the gearbox. Alright, here we go. So we need to go to... Let's get these items first. We need the clutch plate. Yes, please. Yeah, we have one of those. We're going to be putting this one back into the warehouse. Clutch plate. Bearing. Okay, we don't have a bearing. I didn't think we did. Flywheel. Yes, we do. Want to be more fly. And gearbox. That we got to go to the gear store. Let's go to the gear store. Let's get this on here. Don't do that. That's the one we need. Thank you very much. Cool. Nice. Let's get those put in. Sweet. Now we can get that dyno. Now we got that dyno. I'm trying to think of how I want to tune this. So it's got a 3. You know what? I'm kind of in... We've had some luck, I guess, as far as going a higher final gear, so I'm going to try that. We're going to go even 4 on this. Alright. And, okay, that's 107. We can add probably a 5th gear. Let's do that. I'm feeling kind of frisky today, so let's do... Oh man, that's too big of a gap there. So 29. Try right about there just for the heck of it. Let's see what that does. All right, let's get that dyno. So we had 353. Yeah, it was 353 in our last dyno. Let's see what we get this time. Let's see what we get this time. Get a little bit noisy. It's okay. It's a good kind of noise. I'm all 400. 366, so we went up a little bit. We went up about, so 3. Is that 13 horsepower we went up? Yeah. That's not bad, actually. Not too shabby. For just minimal performance parts. Right? Okay, so all of this we can put in our warehouse, as far as we can reuse that on another build. Let's go take this to the strip and see what we can do. Again, just kind of feeling a little bit frisky today. Kill me. Let's go against the Firebird. See what we got for the Firebird. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't have too much fun, I guess, as far as having to clean up my mess all the time. But you be you, boo-boo. Okay, here we go. Going to go... Ooh, that's an interesting paint job on that Firebird. Looks like copper. Looks like very shiny copper. All right, let's see what we can do with this thing with all the performance parts. Ah, nigga, jumped the gun. Okay, hold on. Good practice. This thing got a lot of giddy up now. Yeah, she got a lot of giddy up now. I like it. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good reaction time. It's gets down the strip pretty quick now too. Not bad for a Class D car. Yeah, copper red. So that's could be. So let's do. Ooh, so we get to go against. This is the vanilla Camaro. So this is not the mod one. Mark 7 or Mark 6, my bad. It's got a V8 OHV. It's the CGM. That's the LS3 basically. That's the LS3. Let's see if we can get for this LS3. We're still in the right lane. Majestic Jazzy Panda, how we doing? What is happening? Oh, not much. We're just doing a little bit of drag racing, I guess, as far as with our C3 Corvette. Going up against modern Camaro. Mark 7. Okay. I keep saying 7. Why do I keep saying 7? I don't know. Just very new. Maybe it's Lucky 7. Here we go. Blowing the doors off that Camaro. Heck yeah. Good deal. We even slept. Look at how much we slept there too, and we still beat it. Yeah, this Corvette's got a lot of nice oomph now. That was a Class D 235 Camaro. Very interesting. You're trying to find a good car to tune to a drag beast. Having a hard time choosing what car because the game has so many. Oh goodness, yeah. So we just did this one to put some performance parts on it. That's usually what I find. Now, picking the car, I guess as far as, yeah, that's a tough one. If you want to go like super duper, let's head back to the garage here real quick. I like this car now. Now we got all those performance parts. If you really want to go super duper high horsepower, find yourself a hammer doll. Or if you got the quality of life mod like we've got, they're called a Kolsenig. So we're heading back into the shop here. I can show you, I guess, as far as what we've done with some of our drag cars. we've had a lot of fun with. There's a raffle for radio. So yeah, we did this one here as a Class D. Fixed this up. It was a bare frame car. We've built it from the ground up. We're just now getting to the point of putting the performance parts on it like we just tested. Let me get this over to Lift A. Alright, so we're going to be kind of done with that. I like what that one's doing now. Yeah, so this one's a C3 Corvette. Now this is by default. This is one of the vanilla cars. So nothing really special about it other than the fact that we fixed it up the way this way. Some of the other cars we have, as I mentioned, the Hammer Doll, we got this one to fix up, I guess, as far as just to flip it. Now, if you got the drag racing DLC, which I'm assuming if you're trying to drag a car, another one, a really cool car to get is the Reptilia, also known as the Corvette C8. We have one of these, I guess, as far as that has the, this is the turbo, can't remember what this one was now. This is the Hennessy, this is the, also known as the P&8. So again, depending on if you got the quality of life now, like we do, the P&8 gets renamed as the Hennessy, which is the best ones out of the Bolt Reptilias. This one has, yeah, this is a supercharged LS3. We got this one clocked at 1192. This one has quite a few performance parts to it. So there's the Bolt Reptilia. It's kind of fun to work on, I guess, as far as to get it that way. The Hammer Dolls, also known as the Kosenigs. There is the CC, I always get them mixed up here. The CCX, which is the lower end, I guess, as far as that type of car. And then there's also the Thor, which is the 1-to-1. This is the best one you want to get, I guess, as far as this one. We got it clocked in at 2183 horse. We got a lot of performance parts to it. This one's a lot of fun to drive. It's a handful too. She gets a little squirrely, I guess, as far as if you're not careful. You're a massive patrol head. I love cars so much. Yeah, this is a good game to get into. The game is right up my alley, still after playing for a couple of years. Oh yeah, so we played this game, I guess, as far as for quite a bit, I guess, as far as up until we got the drag DLC, and it's a game changer. We've changed the way we play the game, I guess, as far as to just build the cars, to be able to go ahead and take them to drag. We do still flip some cars. Obviously, we got this one here to work on, and we got the drag Impala. So there's a lot of drag configs that will get added to a lot of the default cars. If you get the drag DLCs, you probably already know. So that's something else we got to work on. That one needs some, definitely needs some help. So we're keeping that up on the rollback. But this one here, this is a config that we got off the Steam Workshop. So it takes the Bolt Cargo van and makes this like ridiculously overpowered. I think we got like close to 3,000 horsepower on this thing. This one's rated at, yeah, 2753. This is a twin turbo config. So yeah, we've messed around, I guess, as far as with some drag configs that are on the Steam Workshop. And this one's kind of fun to drive, do for a drag van. Yeah, so it just depends on how extreme you want to get, I guess, as far as with drags. We got a lot of drag cars, I guess, as far as in our parking garage too. Just to kind of show some of those off real quick. You go to our parking garage. Let's go to the alley. I think, I don't know if I want this alley or I want the other alley. Let's see which alley we want. You found a 71, holy crap. Yeah, I forgot these all open up here. Okay, so yeah, this is a closer look, I guess, as far as of the, yeah, these are the ones that we had parked outside. We got our drag van. Let's go back. And okay, this is what I wanted. So, trying to remember where I put all of our stuff. Whoop. Oh, this one wasn't even out. Okay, so this one we still got to work on. These are some of our project cars. Yeah, we can't get that one out there. It doesn't have any wheels. Let's do... Got my Bel Air. See, they call this one a Bel Air, but this one's an Impala. This one doesn't start. We still got to get some work on that one. These are all parked outside, so I didn't want this alley. I wanted to go to Park that car. I need to go back to... We need to go to Alley 2. Alley 2 is where I got a lot of my drag cars. Let me get this real quick. Yeah, so 71 Mustang Mach 1. I'm assuming you probably have the Ford DLC with that. We don't have all the DLCs. We got, I think, one of the DLCs we do have that complement the mod Camaro, 2012 Camaro, is the Jaguar DLC. So I think that's all we got. Yeah, I definitely like my old American muscles too, but I'm starting to get very impressed, I guess, as far as by, you know, like exotic cars like this Ferrari GT. We fixed this one up. It's got a lot of performance parts to it. This one's got like 1100 horse, I think, too. We got this one to, yep, 1185. That's a nice little zip around. Not quite as powerful, I guess, as far as the Coast and Ignite. We got all that power too. Let's go to Alley 2 on our parking garage, though. That's where I got a lot of our drag cars. There we go. Let's go to this alley. Show you some of these. Yeah, I do like my my American muscles too. Die Hard McLaren fan, but Ferrari is also nice. Yeah, so I'm starting to like, I guess, as far as a lot of you know, more than just American muscle. So obviously this is true American muscle. Here we got the Hellcat. They call it a Hellcat. This is a drag config that we got off the Steam Workshop to be able to put this old school engine in there as opposed to just the Hemis. So this is our drag Nova. Take that back. I said Hellcat. This is the Nova. I forget what it is by Vanilla. So this is a cool car. Let's go back. So we got a couple of drag Novas. Hello, another Mr. Twister. How are we doing there today? Yeah, so this is one of the default configs that comes with the preview. Yeah, this is one of the default configs that you get, I guess, as far as with this one. It's got the nice rake to the front as far as but this is the only one you can put in this one is the Hemi, and I think it's the 6-pack. So we got the two different configs. This one's off the Steam Workshop with the old school engine in it, with the bird catcher and whatever, and then this is your default. Now, if you got the drag DLC, once again, obviously you have this one, and that's a nice American muscle. Let's go back. The next one in line, we've got one of the first Camaros that we've done. The modded 2012 Camaro. Yep. Okay, let's show this one off. This one is one of our first ones that we did. And I think this is the ZL1, based on the hood package there. Now, what's nice with this 2012 Camaro, if you haven't tried this thing out, a lot of the parts on it, regardless of the trim, if it's a ZL1, if it's an SS, what have you, all the parts like the hood and the trunk or whatever, the rear panels. So if you wanted to make an LS, a 6-cylinder, I guess as far as look like a ZL1, you can do that, which is pretty versatile. This one here I do believe is the ZL1. This one is, yep, this is our very first one that we did. We got this one to 1298, just under 1300 horse on that one. That was, like I said, one of our first builds, I guess, as far as of that particular car mod that's on the Steam Workshop. Alright, let's park that car. The ZL1 Camaros are nice. Yeah, so we got the SS, we got the SS Super Sports. I'm going to go on to the next one. Can I go? Yeah, let's go to the next one. Now, this one was a viewer's choice, I guess, as far as what color he painted it. This is one of the first SS Street Customs, which is kind of the high end of this Camaro mod. This one we have only got to 788, so we didn't do a whole lot, I guess, as far as to get, you know, performance to it and whatever. But this was by viewer's choice as far as what color to paint it, as far as our very first SS Street stock. Can I show it? Yeah. It was already out, but okay, there we go. Can we preview? There we go. Yeah. So, again, you can see the different trims, I guess, as far as the hoods. This one we got the racing stripes on. This one I think has the ghosted stripes on it. So this is the SS hood. The Street Custom, you got the ZL1, I guess, is hood on that one. Those can be interchanged. So if we wanted to put the ZL1 or put the SS on the ZL1, a lot of these parts on this car. This is a really cool car. I highly recommend it. We've done a lot of different trims of that. The ZL1, the SS. This one I think is another SS Street Custom, I think. This is one of our old school, right down the line here. I'm going to check that one out real quick too. But this is one of our first viewer choice paint job, I guess, as far as on our SS Street Custom. Let's go back. Let's look at this guy. This one we got to 1318. So we got a little over 1300 horse on this one. This was our second Street Custom to get another viewer choice, I guess, as far as on the color for it. I did some viewer choice, I guess, as far as on these types of trims. This turned out to be a blue chrome. One of my first chrome cars, I guess, as far as using this mod. We kind of applied that, I guess, as far as to our old school post-fact, I guess, as far as this one here, because it looks pretty cool, I guess, as far as with the chrome on it. Yeah, your kind of color. I knew someone who owned a Z06. Now, are you speaking about the Camaros? As opposed to... Yeah, the Z06 packages mostly came on the Camaros. Or, yeah, the Corvettes, my bad. Getting my Chevys mixed up. But, yeah, this one we did get over the 1300. We were trying to achieve that, I guess, as far as on a street custom. So once we did achieve that, obviously I did a viewer choice color deal on that one. We also put the stripes on it. So, really cool car, I guess, as far as with this one. Let's go back. And then we got our old school Camaro. And I don't remember... So it's an SS old school. So what makes it an old school is the fact that you can put the old school engine in it. As opposed to the modern LS. It's got the old school overhead valve engine, you know, as far as pushrod engine. So we got this up to, what did we get this up to? 1021 horsepower. Now, keeping in mind this is an old school engine in comparison to the modern LS engines. Obviously, you're not going to get as much horsepower out of those as you can with the modern LS. Rails look good in many colors, which is nice about them. Yeah, so the fact that this one, like I said, you can, a lot of the parts to it, like the front end clip, the hood, a lot of the parts that are on these cars, regardless of trim, they're all interchangeable. So like if we wanted to put this this type of rear spoiler on the ZL1 or the other SS's, let alone the LS's, you can do that. It's because the rear quarter panels are interchangeable. So you can have the ones with the vents, you can have the one without the vents. A lot of really cool body parts, I guess, as far as on these this 2012 Camaro mod. And it looks really good with that chrome on it. So yeah, 1021 horsepower on the old school engine for this one. Moving on to, this is one of our Hellcats. It's one of our first Hellcats. No, this is what, not the first, no, this is the one we put the champagne color on it. This one is another old school engine that has the 931 horse. Not a lot of performance parts that we put onto this one, but just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more oomph. Pull this one out. This one we ended up putting the champagne color on it. We recently, within the last couple of streams, put the wing on it. It looks a lot more slick, I guess, as far as with the wing on it, for sure. Because it's got that nice rake to it in the front end. Don't have the engine sticking out of the hood, I guess, as far as on our first Hellcat that we did, I guess, as far as also the Oldsmobile Cutlass. This was one of our second ones, I want to say we did. Maybe the third one, I forget. Yeah, because we did this one, then that one, then this one right here. As far as the Hellcats go. So that turned out pretty good. Really dig the color on this. Is kind of a classic color, I guess, as far as that being like a more of a champagne color. They had that as a stock color, I guess, as far as for these types of cars. Alright, let's move on. We got a lot of cars in our garage. Most of all of our drag cars are in this alley too. So this is one of our first Hellcats Oldsmobile Cutlass. Again, it just depends on whether or not you got the quality of life mod in. These are Hellcats, I guess, as far as, and I don't remember what trim this was by default, to be quite honest. But this is one of the very first ones we did. Got the engine sticking out of the hood, I guess, as far as the supercharged. What did we get on this one for horsepower? 842. I don't think we did a lot of performance parts on this one either, but love the old school engines in that regard. Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's go to our third one that we built here.
I'll be back.
You'll be back. No problem there, Racer Batman. I know Racer Batman's seen a lot of these cars already, so it's a little bit of a review. What's going on there, the graph? What's happening? We're just showing off some of the cars, I guess, as far as the Majestic Jazzy Panda. You know, kind of showing what kind of muscle we've got for our drag cars. This one, obviously we kept it relatively stock, I guess, as far as it's not a drag trim, but we did put the slicks on it. I think we put race tires on the front with the hood, with the engine sticking out of the hood. Really cool color, I guess, as far as on it too. Kind of more traditional, I guess, as far as for this type of car, as far as that forest green in comparison to our champagne color that we put on one of our last ones that we've done with that. And then the last one we've got, we had some fun with this one. We took the Buick Roadmaster station wagon and made it a drag, quote unquote. I use that term loosely. Now it's not necessarily a config, you know, off the Steam Workshop, right? But it is something that we tried to make it a drag car, I guess, as far as much as we could, just by default, you know, just doing all the default stuff. So no special config, or it's just taking the Buick Roadmaster station wagon and making it look drag. We put the widest tires that we could on the back, just as far as the slicks. We put some big old honking exhaust on it, performance exhaust. And I don't remember, what did we get? We got this to 1428 horsepower, supercharged. So the engine doesn't even stick out of the hood. The engine bay in this thing is huge, just much like it is in reality. So as far as just, you know, taking a stock car and making it like drag, I guess, as far as this is probably the best one that we got, I guess, as far as out of all of them. Besides the van, the van's probably our second next best one, because it's got twice as much horsepower than this wagon, this station wagon. So yeah, that's just a little bit of a look, I guess, as far as on some of our drag cars that we've got. And of course we got a lot of project cars to work on too. You went to get some water? Nice. Alright, we're gonna head back here. Speaking of getting back here, we're gonna get back to the garage. We got some work to do. Keep it or sail it? I'm thinking at this point we're gonna keep it. So being able to take it to the drag strip, and we beat at least a couple of cars. I think it's pretty cool keeper. This one here we still need to work on it. We came to the conclusion that this engine needs to be redone. It needs a lot of help. We try to do the minimal stuff I can as far as get it started, and it's just too far gone. So we're just trying to quick flip this guy. We're gonna have to pull the engine out and get that rebuilt. Alright, let's get this on the stand and let's get her fixed up. There's another raffle. Install that. Yeah, see, there's a lot of unknowns, and yeah, it's just not a happy engine at all. It's not very happy, so we're gonna try to get it fixed up here. It's just not very happy. Okay. Where do you want to start here? So let's take that idler off. And take that belt off. Alright, let's get the engine block off. That should be... Oh, what are we missing here? Oh, I forgot to take the cam out, that's why. I knew that. Now we can take the block off. Let me knock your block off. Alright, cool. Alright, so that is repairable. Let's get it over to the repair bench and get these fixed up. Good deal. Alright, let's get that engine block back on the stand. We still got to ask us some questions. Hobbit with the 3 Stream Street. Right on. Yeah, Hobbit must be on the road. On the road again. Okay, let's get this back. Safe travel there, Hobbit. Okay, so let's start with crank. We got that refurbished. Cam, that was not refurbishable. So I don't think I have one of these in the warehouse. Let's double check in the warehouse. Let's put this on the list and check our warehouse. I do not have that camshaft. Ain't that a bummer? Let me go into this store. I do not have that camshaft. And I think our engine build's done. She looks nice. Nice and shiny. Alright, let's pull that off. Alright. Let's grab our crane and slap this puppy back in. Hopefully she runs better now. Let's start right up. At least that's the hope. So we're still 97% even though we used just a couple of yellow parts. That's actually not too bad. That's actually pretty decent. For a flip car anyway. That out of the way. There she is back in her home. Cool. Let's get the bottom end buttoned up. Get the transmission and all that good stuff back in. We know the drill. Alright, so transmission. Got that refurbished. Alright, and then we've got starter. Yeah, that's refurbished. I don't remember if I had to buy a new one of those or not. I can't remember. Can't remember at this point. That one's... You know what? We're just going to use that one. So, what are we missing here? Oh, so what was missing? These, the mufflers are there. We're missing... What's that? So these are cats, so we need the middle mufflers. Middle mufflers are missing. Let's go ahead and... order those. Yep, so we'll get 2 new middle mufflers. To make it more complete. Top on the list. 2 of these, please. Thank you. I'm not going to worry about replacing the whole exhaust system. Just put the stuff in here that's missing. Okay, now we need our drive shaft to finish up the bottom end. Alrighty then. Cool. So that should be our bottom end. I might actually take these rims off, I guess, as far as see if we can fix those up and just kind of clean them up a little bit. Make them look a little bit better. I'm definitely going to paint this front end. In fact, just pull that off. Definitely going to paint that up. Oh. I can probably repair this stuff. So we're going to have to drain the coolant if you want to take the radiator out. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Additional tools, drain. Let's get that out of there so I can take the radiator off. The radiator. And then we'll unmount this guy. I'm gonna fix that up. Alright. Alrighty then. I need a cover for that. I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. Alright, let's go see if we can fix this up. Our radiator. Let's get those put back on. Okay, so cymbal. That looks so much better that way. So much better. Okay. Now we're gonna need to get some more fluid back into this container. Fill her back up. Here's to get this back running again. Alright, let's see what we got now. So, what's our status on this here? We've got body value, parts value. See, I know I didn't put half that in there, so yeah, I wish I would have kept better track as far as actually how much money in there. I know we're not even close to that number. Not even close. But, yeah, the fact that we're making almost 60,000 on it as far as just fixing up the bare minimum. Not bad for... We almost doubled our money, I guess, as far as what we paid for it. By fixing it up minimally. I think I am going to do the rims. I think that might add a little bit more to it. We need to add a trunk. That'll add some value to it. Yeah. I think I do have a trunk. So that's a spoiler delete, looks like. Yeah, we'll probably put a spoiler delete on that one. Let's see if we can do some tests on this now. Okay. Oh crap, so it's not complete. What did I miss? Did I... not put something in here? We got all the sparkulators, right? There we go. Good. Just needed the sparkulators in it. The engine should be a lot happier now. Yeah, the engine's a lot happier now. Look at that noise. Okay, close that one out. Let's do the OBD test. That'll check all the ignition coils and whatnot. Those are all brand new. Get it all on the record that it's good to go. Spark plug, ignition coils. We'll do electrical test and then a fuel pressure. So catalytics are kind of not happy, I guess, as far as, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. Let's do fuel pressure test, and then we'll do electrical test. Pretty sure we already had to replace the fuel pump because it was missing that off the tank. Yep, so that's all good. Let's do last test, electrical. That'll check all our fuses and our ECU and whatnot. Yep, starter. Oh, we do got some relays that are still bad. Okay. Ooh, yeah, we got quite a few of them that are not happy. I'm gonna at least redo these two here. Let's find those that are 17%. Let's at least do those over. That's 34. Yeah, I'll pull that guy. That one's good. Okay, where's that other one at 17? That's good. There it is. Pull that guy. Let's replace those two. Again, I'm being a little bit cheap on this. I'm trying to not put as much as I need to into this thing, just to get it flipped. We should be able to start her up. And you stop me up. If you stop me up, I'll never stop. Fires right up. Definitely a lot happier. She's a lot happier. Oh yeah, and I'm happier too. So now we're gonna work on these rims. We're gonna clean these rims up a little bit. Cool, so now we're working on the rims. Let's get these pulled apart here. Let's kind of fix these rims up a little bit. You gotta keep them separated. Cool. Put these back together. Tires are not in bad shape anyway, so it's all good in the hood. That looks a lot nicer. Alright, let's put this one together. This one's probably not as good. We're not worried about it. We're just trying to flip this car. We'll leave it up to the new owner as far as take care of that. As long as it's got some rubber on it, we should be good. We're gonna go this far. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can fix these up. Fix these up a little bit. Before we put the tires back on. Okay. Break this. I'm going to use the same pads. Refurbished calipers though, and cylinder. Alright, let's get the other side. Knew we'd find a use for that brake disc gets apart at some point. Oh shoot, that's a bad caliper. Hold on. Or cylinder, I mean. That was a bad cylinder. Let's get a new cylinder for that. So let's go here. Let's get a new one of those. Alright, let's go to the store and grab a new one of those. Let's go back here though. Alright, now we can put it back on. Alright, now we can put our tires back on. We'll do the same on the front. Kind of clean those up a little bit. So if we can get this closer to 60,000 in value, I guess as far as that's going to be phenomenal. What are we worth now? Oh, so we did already over 60, I guess, as far as by doing that. Right on. So we definitely at this point we just about doubled our money as far as what we bought it for. Very minimal stuff, I guess, as far as, so some of the stuff we were able to repair. So yeah, it does pay. It's as far as to do even the minimal stuff. Obviously, we'd be able to get more for it, I guess, as far as if we fixed more of the car, for sure. I'm gonna remachine that rotor. Slap those back onto the front. So newly machined rotors, pads, caliper. We had to get one new one as we saw. Okay, let's get the other side. Pads, caliper, and tire. Cool. Oh, we gotta get those. I didn't do the redo rims yet. Hold on. Got ahead of myself. Alright, so we're good on that point. Let's go get the tires refurbished. Let's put those back on the front. So it's got slightly different, not quite as wide on the front as it is in the rear. Yep. So you had 275s on the back. Got a little bit more rubber on the back. Okay, is that done? Yep, that's done. Alright, other side. Still got to put a trunk lid on this too. I should have one in the warehouse. This is first to slap on this one. Kind of thinking we'll put a spoiler delete. See how that looks. Yeah, we can probably put a spoiler delete on there. We got a couple of options in here, I think, in the warehouse. Let's see what we got. That should be in our warehouse too. Check out our warehouse. Some trunk lids. We got hoods. Yeah, so we got spoilers, one, spoiler delete. We got quite a few of those. I'm going to actually put a spoiler delete on this thing. See how that looks. Alright. We're going to have to paint it, of course. Let's see how she looks. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this painted, though. We got that color swath, I guess, as far as already on there, so we can be able to get this painted up. Match the card. So, spoiler delete. There we go. Let's get her painted up. So that's our color. Ta-da! Get it to match the card. Very nice. Okay, let's go get that put on. Paint's still a little bit tacky, but probably look really nice. Sam Bale. So that's what she looks like with the spoiler delete. Very nice. Cool. I think this car is about done. So we should be worth pretty close to 35,000 now. Yep. That's pretty daggone good. We definitely made much more, I guess, as far as than what we paid for. I think that was what we're kind of trying to shoot for without spending, an arm and a leg, I guess, as far as getting it fixed up. She looks good now. I'd buy it. She looks really good. Cool, so let's take a look at the status. So the only thing that's most of it all in the green, but these parts here, and that's probably going to be more, as far as the frame and all that stuff. I guess as far as, not really sure, but not a bad car for a barn find SS. Paid about 30 grand for it. We're able to get what was it now? 65, just over 65,000. Heck yeah! So we already know it runs. We'll go ahead and just get it out of here. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. So we got a lot of stuff to scrap. 2 spark plugs. Yep, we'll just go ahead and scrap all that. Alright, yep, we didn't miss anything, so let's go ahead and send her on its way. Ching! Back up to 927. In the bank. Good stuff. All right, let's go do some scrapping. We scrapped out. We finished out with the bang. 15,312 scrap points. Hell yeah. I don't think I've ever had that many. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to move this guy over to lift B. We'll keep her there. That's going to be one of our latest builds here with the C3 Corvette. Got the nice performance parts into it. So we did just under 8,000 in performance parts, I guess, as far as, so we did transmission, we'll see all the ignition stuff. We didn't do anything internal as far as the pistons and everything like that. But yeah, she turned out pretty good for a Class D. Now, we get this guy in here. Let's get it washed first. So let's take this over to the car wash. We're doing the bare minimum on this one, I guess, as far as just to get it quick flipped. I don't think, based on, I don't think we're going to be able to get it running. It's missing a lot there. We might pull this all out, I guess, as far as just to get it fixed up. But that's probably about it. It'll be a nice project car, I guess, as far as for somebody if you fix it up for them a little bit. Yep. Let's see what color this bad boy is. Ooh, that's a cool color. I like it. Metallic green. Let's do the interior. So, is this missing all the tires? Got one tire. Wow, so we might put temporaries on this one. By temporaries, we won't put, like, the stock rims and stuff, I guess, as far as I know. We'll just do temporaries. We'll probably have to scrap that. I can already tell that rim's probably shot. We'll get it taken off there and see. So we'll do lift A. What are we at prior to starting this build? 927. Okay. We're going to do the absolute bare minimum on this thing. So we got a lot of these body parts in the warehouse. That's going to save us quite a bit of money. So we want to put the 19 inchers on the front. Oh shoot, this is missing a caliper altogether. We got to definitely get the parts on there that we need to actually put the tires on. Ooh, nice gamble. Nice gamble. Alright, so we need the caliper. So we're going to need a cylinder for that as well. So let's go to this store. Get ourselves a brake caliper. Also going to need a cylinder. To go with that. Alright, slap that on. Okay. What else are we missing? So we're missing a bearing. Get a bearing. That's not too expensive. And a cap. Again, just doing the bare minimum on it. And what else are we missing here? So we're missing a tie rod. Obviously it was parted out. Quite obviously. Tire? Yes. Okay, good deal. So we want the 19 inch on the front. Yep. That's that one. Cool deal. We'll put the 20 inchers on the back. Cool deal. So we do have a front end for this thing here. Let's actually, we didn't weld the frame on this yet either, did we? We did not. So let's go ahead and weld the frame. Yep, get that straightened out. That's usually a good chunk of money as far as to get her welded. That'll add to the value though. Did it? Holy crap. So we spent just under 20,000 for this deal. Already making that much in profit just by doing this bare minimum. Cool. So we do have a front clamshell. Let's look in our warehouse. I'll put the rear tire. Sure do. Alright, let's grab those. And I need them both too. We got this little guy. And this little guy. No, maybe the hood actually does include... Alright, so maybe I might have thought about that wrong. We'll probably get it painted, I guess, as far as entirely, I guess, as far as, once we're done here. Okay, maybe that is the whole... Okay, that is the whole thing. Okay, we're good. Nice, that's the whole front end. And I don't think I have a right tail light, or headlight, I mean. Let's see if we got any headlights. Do I have any headlights? I got a tail light, no headlights. So no headlights. That's for a Corvette, okay. So no headlights, okay, so we need to buy one of those. Headlights. And let's go to here, and I don't know if that's gonna be... Let's see which one that's gonna be in. Yep. That's the one we need. Slap that in. Alright, now we need some windshield. Put some front glass on there. 21. You know what? Before we buy that, I want to make sure I don't have one in the warehouse. I've done that before, where I had it, didn't realize it. I don't think I do though. I only glass that I do is for the trunk of the Ferrari. Okay. Alright, confirmed. So we don't have any glass at all, I guess, as far as for the Oceanic. So we're gonna go ahead and order that. Confirm. Very expensive. Very good sticker shock on this is for sure. Alright, so that's good. Doors. We need both doors? Just the one door. So we need a left door. Alright, let's go see if we got a left door. In the warehouse. Left doors. That's Corvettes. Corvettes. Left door. That's for Ferrari. That's all for Ferrari. I do have a left door. Nice. Good deal. They nice. I have to stock back up on those parts. But I noticed I do have, I think, mirrors. Oops. Let's go to that one. So we got, let's check and see if we got mirrors for that. Mirrors. So that's Corvettes. Ferrari. That's for Ferrari. So I don't have any for Arcosaning. Yeah. So I only have for the Corvette and the Ferrari. Okay, confirmed. Confirmed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get mirrors. We'll order body shop. Grab those. Ooh, man, those are expensive. Holy crap. Holy sticker shock. Alright, slap those in. Yeah, we're gonna get this painted all in one color just as far as once we get all the parts on it. And I think we're just gonna do probably just like a matte black, like a primer black. Leave it up for the new owner just as far as to get whatever color they want. Alright. Now we're getting some big time money. So we were at 927, so we've got about 10,000 in it so far. About 10,000 into it. Alright, need this glass. Alright, I need to pull this guy out. We might be able to fix that up actually. Let's fix her up. Yep, it's fixable. Good deal. Alright, we'll slap that back on. I think the right door, we're going to need to take that back off, and we've got to fix that up a little bit too. So let's put that back on. Noise. Okay. This trunk window. So I only had one for the Ferrari, so we're gonna have to buy this one. We did confirm that. Holy crap, that glass is expensive. Alright, so right tail light. Are these refurbishable? I don't think they are. Rear bumper. I think I have a rear bumper in the warehouse. Rear bumper. I do. Indeedly do. So we got a left tail light. Pull that out in that bumper. Okay. So yeah, so those are probably not. Those are not repairable. Okay, just making sure. Alright, so we got a left tail light. Right tail light. We'll just put that one back in. So we got a new rear bumper. Alright. So we are about 12,000 into it, I guess, as far as at the moment. 12,000 into rebuilding this. Okay. So I think what we'll do... I think I got a new filter for this here. I'll try to put that in there. I might just go ahead and fix this up here to make the block, you know, kind of nice and neat. Oh, I guess we got to lift it up, I guess, as far as to get that out of there. All right, let's do that. Get the transmission off of it. Get her fixed up. Yeah, I think this should be repairable. That is totally repairable. Nice. So it's looking like what we can do is we'll just build this, I guess, as far as from inside the engine bay. There's not a lot. The whole engine's not there, so... And we're just trying to do the bare minimum on it. There. So let's check our list. Yeah, if we can find these two items, I do have them in the warehouse, but I want to break that setup. This as far as for the engine builds we want to do later on. So let's go to the junkyard and see if we can find these parts. It's our first junkyard visit for today. Let's take our stuff and go back home. So that's one part that we need. We still got to find a head. V8 engine head. Alright, let's check out the junkyard again. See if we can find this head. Now, 2 visits so far that we've had, they did have a head, but they were not repairable. 14,000 into this this flip, which is not terrible. Now, considering even that, we can already make this much money on it just by putting 14,000 into it. That's not bad at all for getting it just under 20 in the junkyard. Okay, so actually I think I got this salvage. Was that salvage? Yeah, it is a junkyard. Okay. Just to confirm. So we are going to need to get this door. Have to buy one. Let's put that on the list. Go to the store. That's going to be for this car. And we need this guy. That's another 1,500 bucks, I guess, as far as for that. We're gonna get this thing painted, I guess, as far as once we get all the parts onto it, which I think we kind of already do have all the parts on it, so we could probably get her painted. Just want to finish up the engine, I suppose. So we got the gearbox. We did get that taillight B. We'll put that in the warehouse. So that won't go on this one in particular. We only needed just the regular taillight for this one. So let's put that one away for now. Yeah, so that door was smashed. Put that in there. Going back to the junkyard. See if we can find this bad boy. I'm sure we'll get another one. So we did get a crankshaft. We got our C8 trunk, which will come in handy whenever we do a flip of those, and our bar map. Alright, let's head back to those. Yeah, we darn near probably pay for our hot rod that we just bought, which is out here. Here's our little hot rod. We don't have a Model T, so now we got Model A and a Model T. Let's give this thing a bath. How about that? Let's get this over to the car wash. See what color she is. Yes, please. Not bad. It's kind of plain Jane, but I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. Let's do the interior. I definitely want to see if this thing runs too. Let's see if she runs, just out of curiosity. Interior's not bad. It's definitely oh, I got it in the wrong seat. Let me leave that. I didn't mean to get in that seat. I mean to get in this seat. There we go. That's better. I feel like I was like on the wrong side. Model A is, we got that in the parking garage. We had to put it away. We had to make room. So we got no oil in the engine. Okay. Let's get it over to the lift and see if we can get this taken care of. Let's see if we can get this thing running. Bodies looks like in good shape. I might have to fix up a rim or two. Yeah. Let's get this over to lift B. I don't think I had anything on that lift, I don't think. Let me make sure. Did I swap anything? I did swap. So I swapped our Corvette here, our C3. That's fine. I can, let's take this over to... Yeah, let me move this over to A. Put that outside here. That'll work. That's our C3 that we put some performance parts onto. Actually, I can probably go put that over to C. Let's do that. We'll leave this spot open. Yeah, let's move this over to C. I had to put the Viper away. There we go. Gonna show off our C3. Let's see what we got here. So we got our hot rod in here. Let's see. Let's put it up on the lift there and see what the bottom end of this looked like. I didn't really look at it really closely. I probably should have before I bought it. Does it have an oil pan? It does have an oil pan, so that's good. Nice. Okay, so let's see if we can put some oil in it. Let's put some oil in it. Alrighty then, supercharged. Put some motor honey in there. See if we can get this thing running. We had to make sure it had an oil pan before we start putting motor honey in it, otherwise they just get all over the floor. Okay. Check the dipstick, make sure we got enough in there. What are you calling a dipstick? It looks kind of nasty because we kind of ran it through the dirty parts, but it should do. So I think we need a radiator. Yep, so we need a radiator. We do have a C. Need a battery. We'll get ourselves a power steering pump. Alright, let's do that real quick. So power steering pump. See if we can get this thing running. So we got a battery, we got plenty of batteries and radiators in the warehouse. Let's go check that out. And so we do got some batteries. Grab a battery. And where's our radiators at? We got radiators. Where are my radiators at? So we need a classic. Do I have... Okay, cool. Making sure I got enough here. Classic radiator. Let's go put those in. Come on now. Don't be shy. Let me in there. There we go. Okay, so radiator. Looks like it needs a fan. Okay, so we'll get ourselves a fan. I don't have any of those in the warehouse. Let's get ourselves a fan. Alright. Get all the particulars. So it needs a fuel filter. Let's get a fuel filter on her. Get a fresh one. Oh, I do have one in the warehouse. I forgot I did put that one in there from other flip there. We pulled that out of the C3. We put the performance one in there. That's right. I'm Emma now. We got a fuel filter in here. There it is. Grab that guy. Knew it would come in handy. Okay, let's put the fuel filter in. Alright, got our battery. Slap that in. So it looks like we need exhaust manifold. We'll get one of those. I think we need them on both sides. Okay. Didn't realize those were missing. Alright, let's get those. So I don't have those in the warehouse. Okay, fuel filter, we already had that. Let's get 2 new ones of these. Gotta complete the engine to be able to do any tests on her, as we know. We need a starter? I don't think... It's got a starter on it, I believe. It's got a starter on it. Yeah, starter's good. Might have to fix her up, I guess, as far as, but definitely got a starter. Alright, brake servo. That we have, so we're gonna have to put that back on the list, I guess, as far as for brake servo. We only have one in the warehouse. We can grab our brake servo, and let me go ahead and put that back on the list here. Keep that on our list, so if we do find one in the junkyard or the warehouse, we'll snag that up. Okay, brake servo. That should be the bare minimum for that. Cool, now we gotta put some fluids in there. We already got the motor honey in. Let's get the cherry juice in there. Get some cherry juice in there. Definitely don't get this confused for cherry juice. It definitely doesn't taste like it. Definitely don't taste like it, even though they tell you it's cherry juice. Cool it in the radiator. A little bit more. Cool, that'll work. Get some brake fluid. Gotta be able to stop the puppy. So we're gonna need a fuel pump, looks like. Already got the fuel filter on it. Gonna make sure all the sparkulators are in it. Okay, see all the sparkulators in it? Missing sparkulators. Yep, we're definitely missing sparkulators. Yep, so we gotta get at least one. So one there. What about this side? And one over here. So 2 sparkulators. Gotta keep it sparkulated. Let's go to here. So we need 2 spark plugs. Get those in there. Looks like we're gonna need some wires once we get the sparkulators in there. Well, it actually got parted out a little bit, I guess, as far as while it was in the barn. Not uncommon, not unusual. So we need some wires. I do got a set of wires. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's from our C3 as well. Forgot about that. We did put the performance ones on the C3. So we'll use these here in the warehouse. Ignition wires. That should be EFG. That's going to be these fellas right now. Yeah, buddy. Let's go get those slapped on. Okay. It's kind of like way down in the hole there. Okay, let's put our wires on. Cool. Now I think that's pretty much everything. We should be able to run some tests on it. Let's do some tests. Engine can't be started. Well, son of a gun. Probably need a fuel pump. Does have a starter on it. Why can't it be started? Maybe we can pull this off. Yeah, let's fix that up and see if maybe that's the problem. Yeah, we bought ourselves a Model T. In pretty good shape, so we decided why not. Okay, so I guess we're gonna need this pipe. Yeah, I guess I need that pipe. Let's go ahead and put that on. What do we have for a snack? What was the snack? Okay, so we need... I'm gonna go back to this store. Oh, I do have a set of 2. You know what? I'm gonna keep that one as a set. Got 2 in the warehouse. I just need 1 for this one. Okay. Let's do that. That's not too expensive. Slap that puppy on. And then we need middle muffler and a... Okay. Let's do that. So ignition wires, we already took care of that. Brake servo, already took care... Oh, you know what? Shoot, I meant to keep that on the... Shoot! Wanted to keep that on there. Crap, oh well. I boo-booed there. I meant to keep that on the list. So we'll do that. And this. Alright. Cool. Like it. So that should be good to go there. Let's see if this will allow us to start it. So you had a salami cheese sandwich? That sounds yummy. Alright, let's see if we can do some tests on her now. Can't be started. Okay, so must be something with the fuses then. Fuses. We didn't check the fuse panel. Where's that at? It's right here. So let's do an electrical test on it and see. That's we got a culprit there. Let's do an electric meter. Let's check our fuses and such out and see if we got something bad there. Yep, we got a 1 bad relay. Bad fuse. Oh yeah. We'll have to replace all these out. Starter, yeah, we'll replace all that out. It's just everything but that A, and ignition coil's actually pretty good. So let's pull all these fuses and relays out. Probably fix up the base as well. See if we can get her started. Looks like it needs a fuel pump there too, notice. Cover up. Now we should be able to run some tests on her. Voila! Let's go ahead and replace some fuses and relays, and we're good to go. We'll get a fuel pump on in here in a second. Oh my goodness. We got some parts that are not too happy in this engine. Definitely got some rocker arms. That's more or less top end. Oh wow. Yeah, I think we'll probably rebuild this engine. Maybe not today, but yeah. We'll definitely have to do that, I guess, as far as this one. So we don't have a fuel pump. We'll go ahead and do the fuel pressure test. That'll confirm that we don't have a pump. Yep, so we did replace that. The carburetor should be repairable. We'll probably do that once we do rebuild the engine, I guess, as far as at some point. So let's get ourselves a fuel pump. Got that on the list? Yes, we do. Get one of those. Oh, we gotta get it from underneath? Okay. Cool. So it probably won't start even though we've got all the bare minimum stuff done, because the engine doesn't seem to be too happy. Doesn't seem to be too happy. Alright, but we do have all that stuff in at least. There we go. Let's see if she will start, just out of curiosity. Let's see if she will start up. Alright, will she start? Yeah, she's definitely not happy. Yeah, she's definitely still not happy. Okay. It's worth a try. So, we'll keep this up on the lift for now. We'll probably end up pulling that engine out.
Nope.
No. Yep, that was a big fat nope. Confirm. Big fat nope. Alright, so now we can get back to, we can scrap some of this part, so. Okay, maybe I won't do that just yet. We still gotta find the engine head to be able to do the bare minimum on this car. So, I still have that on my list, right? I do? Alright, let's go check out another junkyard. See if we can find this engine head. Alright, back to the junkyard we go. Alright, engine head. Come on, engine head. Yes! And there's 2 of them that are in good condition. See? It's the power of the cross finger. Power of the cross finger has prevailed. We found 2 engine heads in this visit. That's unusual, I guess, as far as to find them in that good a condition too. So we definitely gotta go look for them. Let's go find. Good deal. So we got a battery, we got our engine head. Good deal. Let's take it. Let's go back home. Now, granted, keep it in mind, we're not trying to go all out to get it running and all that stuff. We're just doing the bare minimum on it. So we had to replace some parts to get as far as to get good to go. We did get a battery. Let's charge that up. We can put our engine. Yeah, that was definitely a little bit toasty, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and put our engine block back in. The graph just says blow it up. All right, so our crank. Get that on the bottom. We're gonna make this thing somewhat good. Somewhat good. Alright, so we got our crank. We got that refurbished. Cool, we got our flywheel. Yeah, we'll just put that one back in. So our clutch plate, that should have been... Oh, that one's bad. I don't want to put the bad one back in there. So I'm thinking I will do pistons and all that stuff. Well, we're trying to put some stank on it. We're trying to. So clutch plate. Do I have one in the warehouse? I do. So I do have a clutch plate in there. Let's grab that clutch plate. That was from probably the C3 Corvette. No, we pulled that out. We put a performance one in there. I remember now. So... clutch plate. I'll also take this pressure plate too. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think we fixed up the one. I don't think we did anyway. Guess we'll find out. Okay, let's mount that. Nice. Yep. So the other one, man, I did that really fast. Hold on. Hold on. Kind of did that a little too fast. Do that again. So we want to mount. Yeah, so the other one was bad, so yeah. We'll use this one here there from off the C3 Corvette. That'll work. So we need a bearing. I know I don't have any more of those. Right, so we'll go ahead and buy that. That's not a big deal. So we'll take that off of there, buy one of these. Got to be able to put the transmission back onto it. Cool. And we did get that one fixed up, so that's good. Cool deal. So we're gonna need... yeah, we'll go ahead and get new pistons for these. Pistons and rings. Yeah, we'll do that. I think we'll do that for this deal. We've already got about 16,000 into it. So just kind of keeping that in mind. So if we buy all these pistons, we'll have to add that to our cost. Alright, so 8 pistons. So another 554. 544, my bad. And we're going to also need rings. Let's do some piston rings. Eight of those. That's another 136. That's about another... we'll round it up. So we'll do about 700 credits. Okay. Not too bad. Are you kidding me? I gotta get these from, oh wait, do I gotta bring it down? Maybe I gotta bring it down. Okay, we got all the, most of the bottom end done here, so let's do... yep, let's bring this to the lift down. Put our pistons in. It's kind of a pain in the butt way of building an engine, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Cool. All right, so we're probably closer to about 18,000 into it. Yeah, we're just gonna say about 18,000. Pretty close, I guess, as far as what we got into her. Okay, what is not allowing me to put tires on? Okay, and let's put that upper on. So I'm not really sure what the difference is, because as far as with it absolutely needing the upper on and not the lower, but just in case you ever know, if you want to do just the bare minimum on a car flip, that you don't necessarily have to have them both in there, right? So we do have them both on the one side, but that's fine. Just don't need it on that other side. Okay, so let me check my list here. So the engine head, we can take that off now. So we never did find that oil pan, I guess, as far as on that one visit there, so I'll leave that in there for now. I also need to have a brake servo on there, so I think what I'll do, let me put this back on the list here.
Late.
Who's late? Cosmic.
Had car trouble.
They going car trouble.
What kind of car trouble?
Put that back on the list.
I believe it was the radiator.
It's always the radiator.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome into the party there, pal. Welcome on in. Yeah, so we're just finishing up on our hammer doll or Koenig. So yeah, now we can get this down off the lift. See how much we're worth now. So we put temporary tires on it. I guess as far as this, should let us put it down. Nice. So we only had one tire, one rim and tire on it, and it was all bad. So we just took them all off and put the temp tires on it. What we do need to do is get it probably painted one color, which doesn't add any value to it. We've confirmed that already. So if we do this, right now we're worth 140,000. Made 120,000. Basically 100,000, I guess, as far as from what we bought it. So if we offset how much we bought it for. No, actually that is 120. Yeah, now that I do the math, it's crazy. So we don't even have a full engine block. It's not even running, and make this much money on it. So yeah, just to confirm, I guess as far as if we go ahead and take this over to the paint booth, yeah, we shouldn't need a car wash. Let's go ahead and put a one color on it. It's got a lot of funky colors on it. Let's go ahead and make it one color. And I think we're just gonna put a matte black to it. That should be fine. Let's do a matte black on it. That'd be a nice primer coat. Whoever it is that buys it, I guess as far as they'll be able to. Yeah. That'll work. Cool deal. Let's go ahead and paint it. One color. We did the bare minimum on that one there, and we were able to get it to 120,000 in profit. Let's go ahead and sell it, get it out of our hair. Yes, sir. And that's gonna get us over $1 million in the bank. We're $1,031,000. Right on. $1,031,000 in the bank. Feels good, man. Definitely feels good, man. Alright, let's do now that we got that out of our hair, we got some scrapping to do. We gotta put that timing cover away. That's gonna be our spare one, and also that trunk. Let's go put those two items away, and we can do some scrapping. Did finally flip a couple cars. We got the Camaro out, we got the Koenig out. Made about 120,000 off of that one. But yeah, we're in really good shape today. Bought ourselves a hot rod. Got a hot rod Model T pickup. We got to do some work on that. But I think what I want to do, let's swap this guy, I think, over to lift A. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Koenig's egg, yes. Koenig's egg. Yeah, you got it there, Cosmic. Koenig's egg. Yeah, I would like to know who's Koenig. And what is he doing with his egg? Koenig's egg. Indeedly do. Alright, let's get this over to lift A. Because we definitely need to get this engine worked on a little bit. We tried to get it started, I guess, as far as doing the minimal stuff on it, and that didn't work out very well. So I want to get... Yeah, we worked on the C3, we got the performance parts on that. That runs really nice now. Really happy with the way that turned out. This guy, I want to get this off the rollback. Let's do that. Let's go to our parking garage and get, where's she at? That one right there. They call it a Bel Air. We know darn well it's an Impala. Why they call it a Bel Air, I don't know. They don't know their car makes, that's for sure. Let's move this to the garage. Okay, now the rollback's free. This is going to be pretty fun to work on, I guess, as far as to get this thing running. I think we did try to do some of the minimum parts on... minimum things on this one, and it definitely needs some work. So that's probably another one we're going to work on, I guess, as far as... we'll probably get it started on it today. Might get it started on it today, but I don't know if we'll finish it. This one, I think we're going to work on this guy. We're going to pull that engine. Definitely want to pull this one out and get this one running. We're going to have to take the oil back out of it. We had to put some motor honey in it, I guess, as far as to see if we could get it started. And that didn't work out, like I said, but okay. There's a lot of unhappy parts in this engine right now. Lots of unhappy parts. Okay, so let's do that. Move that back out of the way. Now, we gotta undo some stuff to be able to get this engine out. I hate when it does that. Good deal. Let's do... move this out of the way. Let's put this up on the stand. We'll start working on this guy. So we need to install that guy. Cool deal. Alright, this ought to be fun. This is going to be so much fun. I like breaking engines apart. Get them back going again. Okay. We need to take off the fan first. I think this engine block's pretty good shape. Be able to refurbish that. Cool. Let's get it over to the bench. Drive shaft. Alright, so let's get this back on the stand. Alright, so engine block is refurbished. Let's see if we can get the crank back in there. Got a refurbished cam. Drive shaft, exhaust. Those panels off. Yeah, I think we're good. I think our engine is completely built. Let's go ahead and pull this off the stand. We're done asking a question. Oh, you've been lurking? Nice. I appreciate the lurk. Yeah, we're just getting ready to put our engine back into the hot rod. Just got it rebuilt. Let's move this over to A. Install. Look at that. So we're 99% only because of the bird catcher on the top is not 100%. Otherwise a green build, I guess, as far as, but that's not too terrible. Not too terrible. Move that out of the way. Cool deal. Alright, let's get the bottom end buttoned up. Put the transmission and all that back in. Just want to be able to get this thing running. I am starting to get super duper hungry. I got a pretty good idea what I'm going to have, but I gotta make sure I get all the stuff to do it. So I don't want to jinx it. Alright, let's get our mixer back on. Okay, starter. That's been refurbished. Get our exhaust pipes. Cool. And drive shaft. That's also refurbished. Cool. Some bottom ends done. Gotta get some more motor honey back in the engine. Okay, let's get some more motor honey back in the engine. Now that we got it all rebuilt. He's a little bit thirsty. So we did get the spark plugs and all that in there. That can be confirmed. Okay. Now that I said that, I gotta make sure, absolutely sure. Yep, so we got the wires on it, so that's good. That's all good to go. So let me check the dipstick and make sure we got enough oil in there. What do you call it, a dipstick? Oh yeah, look at that, nice and clean too. Good deal. Okay, let's put our panels back on. Okay, might still have to fix those up a little bit, but for now that should be pretty good. Alright, let's see if we can get her on the ground, and let's get her started. So I gotta make sure I got a room out here. Let me put this over on lift B. We're gonna be working on this one next. Probably not gonna start out on it today, but this will be the next one that we'll work on. As far as get our drag and pala, no, that's gonna be really fun to work on. All right, let's get this outside. Let's get it to entrance A. Cool deal, and let's see if she'll start. Gonna let me in there? Okay, cool. Did you start up? Oh yeah, she purred like a kitten now. Cool. Nice, we got her running. I'm happy for that. Nice. Okay, at least we got her running. That was my main objective there, I guess, as far as for this car. We got some things to still fix up on it, I guess, as far as, but the fact we got her running, that's huge. Yeah, we'll leave that one out here for now. Put that on standby. So we got that one to finish up, and this one to start on, I guess, as far as for next time we're on here. Hope you all have a marvelous rest of your Monday, and we'll be seeing you again real soon, folks. Later, everyone. Bye for now.